Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaiju number 8, aka Monster number 8, chapter 53. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. Also, because this is the final chapter of Monster number 8 for the year, after I'm done doing the live reaction and giving my thoughts on this chapter, I'm going to give you my thoughts on Monster number 8 for 2021, and then what I hope to see from this manga in 2022. So, last chapter, we saw that Monster number 9 took over Isao, and woo, this design. Yes, it gave me some Ridley Scott symbiote meets, what would I say? Second form cell realness. Yes. And I love it. I love how fucked up this is because, like, remember when Second Form Cell was trying to convince 18 to let Cell absorb her by using 17's voice? This is worse because, you know, we got to see number 9, like, move a little bit of himself back and, like, show Isao's eye and shit. Oh, God, it's fucked up. Anyways, this is going to be very interesting to see this fight between number 8 and number 9, aka Venom and Carnage. I'm so stoked. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Daddy's enemy is right in front of me, and yet the strongest monster in history is born. Daddy's enemy is right in front of me, and yet I can't do anything. This design. Yes, I love this design. It is great. Oh. The movement is actually looking really good. I'm very happy with this. The art is looking a little bit better. But Matsumoto, I kind of want more from this. I do. I know. But I will say this, though. The detailing in the spine for Monster number 8 looks so much better. This is, I know it's hit or miss with this. It's hit or miss. Anyways, ooh, that detailing in the skull looks good. Ooh. This guy, even though Commander Narumi and I are teaming up against it. Ooh! Yeah, see what I mean? It's very hit or miss with Kafka when he's in Venom form. Yeah. I hate it. That's the one thing. Well, I say hate, but hate's a strong word. I can't stand about this manga's art sometimes is that it's very inconsistent. And I'd like it to be more consistent. But we're being, let me read this again. I'm sorry. Even though Commander Narumi and I are teaming up against it, we're being pushed back. Dude, this panel looks so good. But Kafka, you ain't going full power though. You gotta stop holding back. Isao is dead. There's no way Isao is still alive up in there. This ain't no Android 17, 18 situation where they're still alive. Nah, Isao's dead. I'll be taking my leave now. Woo! Number 8, let's rain hell! Yeah! Let's go! The unavoidable attack. Ooh, the signs of rejection are preventing me from hardening. So, you know what? I'm going to say this in terms of the signs of rejection. You know what that is? That's Isao still fighting. Even beyond the grave, he's still fighting. Ooh, those ribs look good. That looks a lot better. I like how their ribs are looking. So number 8's the main culprit. I'm not gonna let you escape. Get him, Kafka. Cause this is just too unfair. this panel a lot. This is good. And Kafka, life is unfair. And in Kengan Omega, Edward did admit that 3-on-1 bullshit against Ryan was unfair and to deal with it. I really hope that was. I hope that Carnage just flat says that, yeah, it's unfair. So what? What's good? Ooh. By having the restoration obstructed, the signs of rejection are accelerating. There's no mistake. I always knew that the last one to stand in my way is you, number 8. Ooh, I love the shading. The shadow looks good. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this background here. I don't. But hold on, I'm going to go back up to Kafka real quick. God, that panel, this is just too unfair. God, I love this fucking panel so much. This gives me the emotion, the oomph that I want. Starting from like, where is it? Yeah, from I'm Not Gonna Let You Escape. Yeah. Because this is just too unfair. God, this is good. Matsumoto, I want more of this, please. Give me more of that. That gives me what I want. But, I will say this: the muscle fiber here for by having the where it says by having the restoration obstructed, that actually looks pretty good. I'm just taking the art style into consideration. Would I like a little bit more line work? Yeah, but this ain't no Kengan Omega. This ain't no Murata One Punch Man. This is more, I'm kind of comparing this more to like more to let's see, the One Punch Man webcomic, to One's Art There, and to Morikawa Hajime no Ippo. And even then Morikawa has more detailing up in the muscle fiber. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about Takamura's Awakening this freaking year. Oh my god, that fucking detailing. Holy shit. Even the muscle fiber in Yarumushi Pedal. Oh my god. I swear, if someone can translate the rest of that manga, because I'd love to start covering it again. That manga is so good. But yeah, the muscle fiber here looks good, but even in this, back to monster number 8, even the muscle fiber here, it could use just a little bit more line work and a little bit more shading to like really make it pop from this, and it would just be so much better. Oh, it would be so much better. It could be so much better because Morikawa does it really well in this art style. But in this U number 8, I don't know how I feel about this background. But yeah, that muscle fiber there is, nah, that's not doing it. Nah, that just looks like meat. That don't look like muscle fiber. I don't know how I feel about this background. Anyway. Oh, we got like some bubbling going on here. Slide, slide. One more push. Ooh, this panel here with Gen and Kafka. This looks good. See what I mean, though? That the manga art is very inconsistent. It frustrates me. Unfortunately, you two can't stop me. Now this. Okay, you know what? Matsumoto, I can kind of forgive you for this white background now. Because of how it's going from that white to this right here with the clank and the this power. Oh, what you're giving me here with Carnage. Okay, I can forgive you with this blank white background with a little bit of debris. That muscle fiber though there, I can't. I don't think I. Hold on, is that muscle fiber or is that a scale? No, that's muscle fiber. I can't forgive you for that one though. But God, this right here. Oh, that looks good. again, I would love more detailing up in the up in the scaling. That would look so much better. Ugh. But for what it is, it looks actually really nice. This is the end. Woo! This destruction looks good. Kafka Abino, oh my god. Kafka Abino, Commander Narumi. Whoa! I'm almost at my limit. I was about to lose the body I just obtained. Look at that spine. That spine looks good. Dude, like the smoke from that's being left from after the explosion, and then, you know, this reveal, this actually looks good. All right, Matsumoto. Yeah! Q Elton John, I'm still standing. Yeah. Ooh, this back actually looks good for Carnage. The stitching looks nice. We're still here. Oh my god, we're still here. Prepare yourself, you piece of... I should have done this from the beginning. Ooh, crap. Of course he's using a hyper beam. What? You shithead. Oh no, this ain't no hyper beam. Humans are such odd creatures. You can't abandon a person in front of you. Goodbye, monster number 8. The next time I make a move is when the era of the monsters begins. A declaration of war against humanity. This final page, or these final pages, holy shit, this looks good. Ooh. And we have Narumi's face, or not Narumi, I'm sorry. We have Isao's face. Oh, this looks good. Dude, having Isao's face up here, like having Carnage with Isao's face here, and it's just his spine and shit. This looks so boss. I love it. So, oh, next year's gonna be fun. Oh, in the ending here, it works for, it's great for a couple of reasons. I'll get to it in a second. So let me give you my thoughts of this chapter. I'm very happy with this chapter. I really am enjoying I really did enjoy the fight. But there's one thing that kind of irks me a little bit, is Kafka was definitely holding back. He was, maybe it's because he did not tap his full potential. Maybe because Kafka doesn't know how. Well, I don't think Kafka knows how to tap all the monster power at will yet. Maybe that's what it is. And if that's the case, okay, he gets a pass at that. Pass. But let's see. But I do like what we're getting out of Carnage. I do like what we're getting out of Narumi as well. I love him. I do. But the other thing I just find very interesting is, why is Carnage not realizing that, you know, dude, he has monster number 1's eyes. I should be going after them eyes too. Maybe, I guess maybe it's because of the rejection that he's going through right now with this vessel. Maybe after he becomes accustomed to this body, Carnage will come after Gen's eyes. But we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. But the main problem I do have with this manga in terms of art, and it's been like this from the start, is the inconsistencies. Because if this art was more consistent, it would just be next level for me. But do I feel like this art knows what it wants to be? No, I don't think it does. I said this from the start. This art doesn't know if it wants to be, like, the best way to compare, or the best analogy for this is that, and I said this at the beginning, that this is like right in between like Murata One Punch Man webcomic art and or no, Murata One Punch Man oh my god, I can't fucking say this right. Murata One Punch Man manga art and One Punch Man webcomic art. It's like right in the middle of it. And sometimes it will go, there are some moments where it will go towards the Murata direction, and then there are some moments that it will go towards the one webcomic direction. And it really irritates me sometimes because it's like I wanted to go more towards the Murata direction because I think it would look so badass if it had a little bit more of some of the Murata elements to it. But it's going towards, it's like a more it's like an upgraded version of one's webcomic art, which isn't bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but God, I would just I just like it personally. I would like this to be more of like Murata's art. I would like oh my god, what's another one that I kind of want to compare this to? Shit. In terms of like seeing monsters and stuff like that. Well, yeah, Murata's the best comparison because we have like gorgeous monsters up in Murata's art. Oh my god. But god, yeah, the monsters really give me that One Punch Man webcomic feel. But it is, as I said, is this a bad thing? No, it's not. I just would like better for it. I just would like for it to be well, better, yes, but it's like I know Matsumoto can do it. It's the same thing with Togen, yeah, Togen Anki. It's the same with Togen Anki with the Rushibara Sensei. Rushibara Sensei's art is very inconsistent in Togen Anki, and I give it a lot of shit. But if you've noticed with what's been happening with Togen Anki's art, it's just been getting better and better and better. And also, Rushibara Sensei follows me on Twitter and watches my content, and yeah, that art has just been getting so much better. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. But oh yeah, and the other one that it reminds me of, and I said this earlier, it kind of has like a similar art style to Morikawa's art in Hajime no Ippo. And if you have taken the Hajime no Ippo challenge, which you should, that manga is as old as I am. And god damn it, it's so good. Especially some of the content we got this year. Oh my god, it's so good. Considering that manga is as old as I am, the art keeps getting better and better, especially this freaking year. Oh my god. And I know that Matsumoto could like really do some good shit with this art style. And it's not that much. It doesn't need that much more. It just needs a little bit more line work here and there. It just, oh god, I wish Matsumoto would just put just a teeny bit more detailing and just make it a little bit more consistent, because you would have something more. You'd have something, it would be next level. But you know what? I ain't gonna complain too much because Monster number 8 is doing really well in terms of sales in Japan. It's how many copies has it sold? Or the latest volume has sold a shit ton of copies. It's sold. I think it. I want to say it's sold close to like. It's sold over. I know it's sold over 400,000 copies. Tomorrow we're gonna find out if it's sold even. It's sold close to 500,000. So that'll be really really fun. Make sure you watch my Oricon rankings videos for that. But let's see where we started off the year at. So we ended 2020 with Carnage changing faces and starting to, make his moves, kind of like doing a imperfect cell, his original form, kind of thing, and biding his time. And then we got the Sky Invasion. Oh, the Sky Invasion shit. That was boss. I loved the Sky Invasion content. That was bomb. Then we had what was it? Was the rest of this most of this year? Oh yeah, so we did have that. We had Kafka get possessed by the symbiote, aka the monster, and that was actually pretty interesting. And speaking of that, this kind of relates to what I was kind of thinking, and I said this. I think I said this last week or even a couple weeks ago. I think that the monster inside of Kafka, or the symbiote inside of Kafka, aka Venom, I think he knew to an extent that that Carnage was coming, and he was kind of preparing Kafka for this. And something I'd like to see in 2022 is I'd love to see Kafka really communicate with the symbiote. I think that would be like, the monster. I'd like to see him communicate with it. I think that'd be really interesting because I think in order to get to the next level, I think he's going to have to communicate with it. Because remember, the last time he confronted it, he had to destroy it. But now I think he's going to have to actually, confront it and communicate with it, which I think would be very interesting to see. Then there's also the monster weapons. So with the monster weapons, which we found out more about this year, I'm that's another thing that I think the symbiote was reacting to the monster weapons as well. That I think the symbiote was kind of preparing him for this too, because Kafka is going to be using the monster weapons, and unlike with Carnage, where his body, obviously the body Esau was rejecting him. Um, Kafka's body, because of what the symbiote did for him, is not going to reject the monster weapons. So we're going to be seeing Kafka use all these monster weapons over the next year, which I think will be very interesting. And I think that oh my god, that will get some. I've been saying this for a minute. That will get some really kick-ass transformations out of this. We better be getting some kick-ass transformations out of this. Oh god, I can picture it in my head like some of the cool stuff we'll get. Um, then let's see. Oh yeah, we learned more about Kikoro, which I thought was really, really good. I loved getting more of her backstory. I loved getting more of getting an idea of where Esau was coming from as well. And let's be real, Esau kind of had his Vegeta moment, which Majin Vegeta moment, which I thought was really good, and I thought it was better written here personally. Um, then there's Gen. I fucking love him. I don't know what it is with characters named Gen, because I love Gen Dr. Stone. I love Gen up in here, which was boss. But I'm really curious what you guys think of what's happening in here, what happened in Monster number 8 this year. I really am happy with what's going on in Kaiju number 8. I'm really looking forward to what it says here, because it says a declaration of war against humanity. We got the era, or I'm so sorry, let me read what Carnage said again. Is when the next time I make a move is when the era of the monsters begins. I'm telling you, when the era of the monsters begins, just watch. When the era of monsters begins, I got a feeling what it's going to mean is we're going to be seeing more symbiotes. Oh god, I would love to see more symbiotes. It'd be boss, actually. Maybe not. Maybe no, not more symbiotes, but I kind of would like to see more symbiotes. But I think when we get to the era of monsters, we're going to see Kafka use. I think we're going to see Kafka using more monster weapons, which would be boss. I think Kafka is going to be, obviously, as I said, Kafka going to be using or communicating with the monster inside himself, and obviously, the other thing. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to see is in regards to Gen. Is I want to see if when Carnage makes his move, if he's going to not only come after Gen, but after the monster weapons too. Because by the time he makes his move, his body would become adjusted to the to Esau as well. But that is another thing though. Do you guys think Esau is alive up in there? I think he's dead, but I could be wrong. It seems like he's dead. But it'd be interesting if Esau alive up in there. I think he's dead. But I'm curious in terms of when the era of the monsters begins. Do you guys think it's kind of like a monster association situation that he's talking about, and we're going to have like some monsterification realness going on? I would actually not mind that. That's what I mean by like, the symbiotes coming, having like a monsterification realness going on. I would actually kind of like that. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm very curious what you guys think. What did you guys think of this chapter? Um, what do you guys think of how this is definitely the year of the next year is going to be the true year of the monster. Watch. What do you guys think of how of what we got for in terms of content for monster number 8 this year? And what do you guys want to see next year? Do you guys like what I'm thinking is going to go down next year in terms of Kafka communicating with the monster, the symbiote inside of him, him getting, you know, him accessing the other weapons? Oh, I hope he does. It'd be interesting if Gen got to use some of the weapons too. It'd be even more interesting if Kikoro got to use at least one of the weapons, because she might be able to because of her father. But we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. And what do you think Carnage meant by the era of monsters? Do you think he means that we're going to have something similar to what we've seen in Jujutsu Kaisen, what we've seen in One Punch Man, where we're going to see more symbiotes come out and have some monsterification situations? Or hell, even do you think we might have something similar to what we saw in Hunter x Hunter, where we've had like where he gives birth. Well, actually, yeah, you can make the argument that that's kind of similar to what I was thinking in terms of, because we've had the ants and all that, but you can make the argument that Carnage going to go in that route too. But we'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I could keep bringing you more Monster Number 8 content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.